I'm really happy to see you here again. So let's check the sound and we are getting started.
Okay.
Today, as usual, we will try to find some setups and work them out. The market is gonna be active because here we have some news about new home sales. It's quite important news. It's positive now, as you see, higher than expected, 40K higher than it was expected. The prediction, the forecast was 600K. Let's watch what is happening. We usually use investing. It's extremely important to start your training session from fundamental aspects. We usually check some news on investing. It's extremely important to make it to see all these aspects in advance, because if there are some important news that can cause turbulence, the volatility rises and all your analysis goes down the drain if you didn't check it in advance. So we should be ready and close all the positions before the release of very important news. And let's look at the BTC. There wasn't positive reaction on positive USGDP results. It seems like crypto is becoming less and less pegged to external factors and more react to internal ones. I mean, liquidity crisis of crypto exchanges. But we are scalpers, finally. We don't care where crypto is going. So in addition to our today trading, we will talk about some scalping tips to enhance your trading quality. So we will talk about spoofers. However, there are some strange movements here. I really think that there are some spoofers. That's why I'm gonna talk to you about this today. Such limit orders of huge players are quite obvious and they are quite dangerous. They are obvious because of the aim of this obvious placement of limit orders is to spoof crowd, is to manipulate crowd, because just to extract the advantage from this. I think what is the mechanics of such spoofing? Look at this. Here we have, for example, quite obvious and really big and stable limit orders, and most participants will perceive this as a shelter for their stop losses. People will probably try to long from that point, just placing the stop losses below these limit orders. There will be much stop losses because most participants are amateurs, they are beginners, and they are unexperienced ones. They will be for sure think that there is about to break, the price is about to break the upper side of this triangle and go long. However, if we are talking about the spoofer, the big player, it's absolutely useless and irrational for him to load in such an open manner, just showing everyone, hey guys, I am loading here long from my just open long position from my limit orders. Because frankly speaking, when a huge player is loading his position, he's doing it silently and absolutely he tries to hinder, to hide all these limit orders with small volumes here. That's how it works. But when it places really big and quite obvious and very attractive limit orders, it more looks like spoofering. How it works? Many people will open long positions from here, placing limit or placing stop losses here, and then when the critical mass of stop losses here will be enough, a spoofer just cancel all these limit orders and open big short position, reversing the price to another side. The price is accelerating through execution of all these limit orders. It looks like that. Boom. And all these people, their stop losses were haunted here. All this movement provoked by the cascade execution of these limit orders, and that's why the spoofer doing this just to win this potential and to starting to close to fix his position here. So we should be very attentive, and we should always keep an eye on whether all these limit orders are logical here from the side of a huge player or not. If no, we shouldn't participate in such a trade. Here we see, for example, the BTC, the breakout of quite strong level, then it's gonna retest this level. Here we see another, this is a 1 hour time frame. Here we see quite small but quite strong local zone. So we have two quite important factors that at this point the probability of reverse towards the continuation of this movement is quite high, because there was a quite strong level and zone here that will be protected. And here I'm providing the example of how spoofers usually act. They, for example, really need to load huge position here to continue all this movement and fix their position somewhere here. Let's say 18,800. So each spoofer could, for example, use his own margin of huge capital to spoof people, to manipulate and so on, or using special algorithm. But the first option is more probable. So it's start placing limit orders in very illogical and very strange manner. For example, here all the professional traders, after analyzing this situation, they understand that the probability of the pullback is very high, and the huge capitals will be reluctant to short here, because here we have extremely strong level from where a huge purchases will be conducted, will be held. So the most strange thing that huge players started to place limit orders like that, and most people, most beginners and 90% of market participants who are, or maybe 80% who are inexperienced ones, they are really perceive this situation as very reliable moment to short, because the spoofer tries to show all the crowd, hey guys, just open short position from my limit orders, they are reliable ones, you can hide your stop losses behind above this limit order. And people believe, most people really, the crowd are easily manipulated. They started to short from this limit order, placing their stop losses above this zone like that. They are placing stop losses, and the critical mass of stop losses creates the liquidity pool. Very tasty and interesting for spoofer. So let's look what's happening then. People keep shorting. They really affect the price going down. And then when a spoofer really believes that that's enough, he cancels all these limit orders and make a huge purchase by the market, reversing the price. Other participants who are more or less experienced, they are participating in this event as well, and all this mass of huge capital pushing the price higher, and the price starts to execute all these limit orders that were placed by those deceived people, and there is the cascade activation of these limit orders and the real great impulse. So that's how the spoofer or huge player use the crowd to his advantage, just manipulating.